So as you travel across the state, anywhere, up the coast, east to west, you go across different communities. There's different cultures, there's different accents. And as you're traveling across, you're crossing different landscapes. And it's beautiful. I think if we would make that connection more, with who we are and the surroundings that we're in, we wouldn't see ourselves so different.
The Nature Conservancy's mission is to conserve the land and water upon which all life depends. And we are doing that in many, many ways throughout the state of Texas. The Nature Conservancy has been involved in protecting Enchanted Rock, the Honey Creek Natural Area, South Padre Island, the Pedernales River. Also, we've been involved with Big Bend, Powderhorn. So many of these places that people have now become to enjoy.
A lot of our preserves, I feel, are representative of the different systems, plant communities, habitats throughout the state. These places are almost like reference sites. It might be driven by an endangered population or a plant community, and also just iconic landscapes. Like, you get there and it's wow.
What makes Texas unique from a conservation perspective is that most of the land in Texas is privately owned. So it really allows for us to work directly with private landowners throughout the state of Texas to do the important conservation work that we have been able to accomplish.
Well, we are 18 miles southwest of downtown Austin, and it is spring in the Texas Hill Country, and we've had rain and the creek is flowing and the wildflowers are blooming, and it's a beautiful hill country day. In 1988, my family began long-range planning for the property. At that time, the ranch had been in the family for 50 years, and we were beginning to ask the question, what about the next 50 years? And the ranch, we knew we wanted to protect it. We knew we didn't ever want it to see it commercially developed. The beauty about the conservation easement is that we still do own the land. We're able to enjoy the land in ways that we always have, but it also means that it will never be strip malls and commercial development and subdivisions, which there are a need for in the world, but really not what we wanted for the future of this land. There was nothing we could do ourselves that would have ensured that protection in perpetuity, but that's what the conservation easement does allow, and it's what the Nature Conservancy brings to the table. And so really, we have this experience of immense gratitude for TNC because it would still be protected for the benefit of the larger community.
I truly believe that wildlife is not far away in another country, in another state, something seemingly so pristine. We have wildlife right here in our backyard, outside of our front door, through our office windows. That just lets us know, like, here in the city, it's so close by. It's not far away. TNC has been really instrumental in organizing and engaging the Houston community. This past year, we were #1 in the number of species found here in Houston, which is great because it speaks to the biodiversity that can be found here in the city. A lot of our parks are hidden gems, and I think that's why our program is really important, because we can kind of be the connector. When we talk about nature and wildlife and how it's important to conserve these habitats, I mean, the goal is to conserve and protect our natural resources for wildlife that depend on them, but for the enjoyment of people. We have to keep them in mind when we're talking about habitat management, when we're talking about native species, when we're talking about all the things that are really important to the science, where people fit in, because they do fit in to the bigger picture.
With so much being lost for so many reasons, to be connected with others who are working to protect these systems, the beauty of them, but also the way in which collectively they really sustain our life, our communities.
This is our home. We live here, and we protect it, and we restore it, and we keep it, you know, for the future, because it's giving back to us. It's providing us shelter.
So we're really proud that the Nature Conservancy has helped protect 1 million acres of land in Texas. And we need to work together to ensure that the future of Texas is bright for biodiversity and all living things that depend on it.